The interior of an offensive line plays a key piece in offensive success, but often gets overlooked. But if you look closer to this year's NFL draft, there are studs like Wisconsin's Joe Tippmann worthy of your attention. So let's give him it today on this 2-minute drill. Tippmann is an impressive run blocker with incredible foot quickness and flash that allows for him to consistently help set up lanes for big-time plays. Whether it's ability to progress through blocks, his work moving into the second level, or his athleticism that allows him to pull as a blocker, Tippmann has the tools to be an elite run blocker at the NFL level. At 6'6", 313 pounds, Tippmann also has the versatility to be used either at center or guard and should be able to perform at a high level regardless of where he's placed thanks to his athleticism and IQ as a blocker. It's also worth mentioning that Tippmann is a perfect fit for the direction the league is heading in, as his size and athleticism makes him a perfect fit for zone blocking teams. In the passing game though, Tippmann is also solid. He gets leverage despite being so tall, and uses his foot speed and get off to get into his sets quickly in order to get positioned for the oncoming defender, and he generally does well for himself, keeping the pocket clean and his quarterback protected to be a dependable blocker on the offensive line. However, Tippmann still does have some work to do for the next level in order to keep up his level of play. Tippmann's overall play strength is a bit concerning, as he doesn't generate a ton of power behind his blocks and can even have moments where he gets out-muscled in his engagements. His base strength as a whole needs to improve for a more consistent anchor, and he needs more control when at the point of attack in order to stay latched onto his blocks in the running game. For a pro comparison, Tippmann reminds me of Ethan Posick of the Cleveland Browns. Posick was largely working in a depth role to start his career, and then eventually was the replacement for J.C. Tretter at center, but took the role this year and took it in stride, and now looks like a long-term piece on the offensive line that could stick around in Cleveland for a while. Tippmann will likely provide similar success for whoever drafts him to play at the center position, but has the upside and versatility to perform well at guard as well. For a draft range, I think Tippmann likely hears his name called in the early second round, but centers are one of the positions that sneak up late in the process, so don't be surprised if he hears his name called in the first. All in all, Tippmann has great size, speed, and versatility that will intrigue teams across the league, and whoever it is that drafts him should be getting a stud on the offensive line and key piece to their interior. And while it's often overlooked, it's extremely valuable. And that's the 2-minute drill.